quick little brumation wind down. I've got a tortoise and she does not want to stay awake. She's like a real contributor to the idea of that maybe they all just want to brumate at a certain age. They want to, I think maybe even at a younger age, unless they're kept hot. So I think I'm going to embrace that for the short while that it is. I've got a couple weeks left of a wind down. So what I do is let's go like that. So I just kind of, the heat lamp's out now after a couple weeks of no food, max hydration, lots of soaks. And so yeah, no heat lamp, still UVB, and then the last week, no heat, no light. And that's just room temperature, maybe a little bit cooler than at this side of the house. And yeah, empty out the upper stomach chamber and max hydrate. Do a wind down and follow them and tuck them in for, I think this will be her first actual brumation. So I'll be tucking her down, we'll say mid-January, and February, March, just do a 2-monther. That's not a super long time, 2 months. So I don't even think they would starve to death in 2 months in dryness. And so I still have water available in their brumation, but yeah. Quick soak, maybe a beak trim. While she's a little slower, I'm probably going to give her a beak trim before she goes in, but just as little and as invasive as possible because I've been working at her a little bit. But she really is a pretty Sheila. And when I say pretty, she's got some shell deformation, as you can see at the back side there, as well as the split scute in the middle. The shell there, I think I would like to hit that with a little betadine because that could almost be shell rot from the males mounting her so vigorously. So that might stop me from brumating her. I'm going to talk to a couple friends just yet then. And if that's the case, then she'll have just done a 1-month wind down in here and I'll start feeding her again. Because there is a little bit of, I don't like that. I do not like that in a tortoise. Because potentially that could be passed on to the others. So I will be giving that a betadine scrub, I think. Some pyramiding, obviously, a bit of MBD, especially with the overgrown beak, tells me she was just fed an incorrect diet. Probably not enough space, but she does pick herself up proudly, and that's really all that matters from my future care. And I think their lives will be shorter because of MBD, but I've heard of other people saying that MBD doesn't affect their tortoise that much. So I haven't had them long enough to find out. But she seems to be active. She doesn't have a head bob or a tremor or any issues. She's responsive, as you can see. She's very responsive. I don't really handle tortoises unless I'm soaking or inspecting them. But I don't play with them much. I let them be. Thanks so much for tuning in. That's Tortoise Keepers.